Something I need to keep in here is an emergency lip gloss, but I would have taken it out for something else. Hello, hello. Hello and welcome to Tuesday Night Live with One Crafty Sister. A few minutes late trying to get on tonight between technology and just life. But welcome to Tuesday Night Live. My name is Jennifer Hill. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live in Gainesville, Florida. So if you're not familiar where Gainesville, Florida is, I am kind of smack dab in the middle, almost in the middle between Jacksonville and Mickey Mouse. So most people know where Mickey Mouse is in Orlando, Florida, the Mouse's house, and Jacksonville, Florida. So I am here every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. to share some inspiration with you. And tonight we're going to be using the Right Words stamp set. This is an awesome sentiment stamp set that has I'm going to show you why. It's awesome. But before we get there, hello, Karen. Hi, Candy and Carol. Thanks for joining me tonight. As you tune in, or even if you're watching the replay on Facebook or YouTube, just drop me a little hello to let me know that you're tuning in to the live or the replay. Let me know if you're watching the replay, if you are. And I love to know if you're new to the channel, where you live, where are you tuning in from? So I'm going to pop my camera down. We're going to talk about a few things really quick before I start stamping. And the first thing we're going to talk about is something that is starting tomorrow, which is the sale of the virtual album retreat pack. So if you haven't heard, Stampin' Up! Is having their very first virtual album retreat, and this is a scrapbooking retreat. And what is so awesome about this is during the 3 days, you are going to create 12 scrapbook spreads. And it's a whole year of 2-page spreads. So one for every month of the year. And so all you have to do to be enrolled in this virtual event is to purchase the month-by-month album retreat kit, which will go on sale tomorrow. So the kit is $250 plus tax and shipping in the US. But this, you might say wow, Jennifer, that is a lot. It is, but it is also a lot of product that you're getting. So in this album retreat, this month-to-month album retreat, you can kind of see here all the work, a lot of the work has been done for you. Each spread, each two-page spread comes in its own bag with all its cutout supplies. There's all these die cut specialty paper. There are four exclusive stamp sets just for this. There are page covers, flip flaps, some neutrals, matte dots, white linen thread or white baker's twine, and then there's also just amazing directions. The directions they provide with the scrapbooking workshop kits are amazing. And everything is labeled for your spread. And you can even see the spreads in advance so you know what you are getting into. And I love them. And it's hard to tell from looking at this 1D picture of these spreads, but they are going to teach us lots of techniques, scrapbooking techniques, and really cool ways to use all the product. Now, I cannot tune in live because this happens while I'm at work. Well, it kind of happens in the afternoon, so I might be able to tune in a little bit after it starts. It starts at 4 p.m. Eastern time, so it goes from 4 p.m. Eastern time to 12:30 a.m. Eastern time, but that's okay if you can't tune in live, because all the videos will be available in the exclusive Facebook group immediately after they're done, and you'll have access to that group forever. It's not time limited, so I am excited about this. The reason I'm excited is because I haven't done a lot of scrapbooking, and I need to learn more techniques and stuff about scrapbooking now that we have this amazing line of products. Like, I want to learn how to craft this way because it's not as natural to me as card making. So again, virtual album retreat goes on sale tomorrow. It is while supplies last. I expect that it's going to sell out, but you never know. I mean, this is the first time that we have done this. So if you order this tomorrow, let me know. I would love to do like a little watch group with those of you who are my friends and customers who will be doing this, so we can share our excitement while this virtual album retreat is going on. Plus, you'll be able to jump in the comments and the conversation in the exclusive Facebook group as well. So if you have any questions about this, I did send out information in my email yesterday. So you could see the spreads. There's a link to the spread page so you can see it closer, so you can see all of these spreads. And if you are not here in the US and you are a demonstrator in one of the other markets, let's say like the South Pacific, you're in Australia or New Zealand, the cool thing about these, now you're going to buy them from your demonstrator there, you can't buy them from me, but the cool thing is the way these are done is, so when it's cold here for me in January, it's hot for you. So you can switch and take and put July or August or June can be your January. So this is just a really cool way that this whole kit has been laid out. So I'm excited about it, and I hope you are too, and I hope that you will join along in taking part in this virtual album retreat. Okay, so number 2, I'm just going to give you a little heads up that June 3rd, we have a new sale coming. Let me flip back up just because I don't have anything to show you with my hands. But June 3rd, we have a special sale coming on our product suites. So I don't think we've really had a special like this that I can remember, but our product suites and every product available in those suites are going to be for sale, buy one, get one 50% off. So if there's a product suite that you like that's $80 and another one that you like that's $75, you can buy the $80 one, get the $75 one half price. If you like the bundle in the product suite and you just want the bundle and you want another bundle from another product suite, the other bundle is half price. If you want just the stamp set or the embellishments, then another one of equal or lesser value is half price. So there'll be more information coming on that, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up because that's kind of a fun sale. And then I wanted to show you what my exclusive product sampler is for the next 2 weeks. So between today and June 9th, when you place an online order with me of $60 or more, you are going to get this exclusive sampler in the mail. So if you remember, oh, it's coming apart here. My little piece of tape is a little too short. If you remember the last 2 weeks, it was the Turtley Cute. So you got the Turtley Cute DSP, some embellishments, and some die cuts. So this is an in color DSP sampler. So you've got 12 pieces of 3x6. You've got a length of each of the in color ribbons, a length of a little strip of these beautiful in color pearls, flat pearls, which are so pretty. And then you'll also receive some die cuts to help you with making cards with these products from the Impressions of Bloom. So you've got this nice oval from the Impressions of Bloom, and you've got some flowers in all the colors, all the coordinating colors, because I thought, those look very similar, do they not? So this is the in color DSP product sampler that you can get when you place a $60 order with me. That's what it looks like, and it'll be ready to send out to you once you place that order. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And then, as always, I do provide a 16 project free tutorial for any orders of $40 or more. And that is a PDF, color, photograph, step-by-step instructions for 16 really awesome projects by some really talented friends of mine. So okay, let's get into some stamping. So this is the stamp set I'm going to use tonight, and we're gonna make 2 cards tonight. Because I have a secret for you. I have to do some work for my day job tonight. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone that I have to do that tonight. I don't want to tell myself, but I am going to have to do that. So I have 2 cards for you tonight featuring these sentiments. And if you have not seen this stamp set yet, what I love about it is it has like double stamp sets. So like something for the front of your card and something for the inside of the card, like this thinking of you on the front and on the inside a lot. Or you can use them together stacked in a card. We're gonna make a happy birthday card tonight, and we're also going to make a kind of miss you card that would be good for retirement or if you have a friend that's moving or something like that. But I love this sentiment here. I wish I had the right words for a time like this. That goes on the front of your card, but on the inside, but just know how much I love and care about you. I just think that's really great. Can you think of all the things all the people you might be able to use that for? I like this one. I know a good thing when I see it, and I see lots of good things in you. Sending good vibes. So I just love this stamp set. So we are going to make 2 cards. I think I'm going to use different sentiments on them than I used on my samples, and then I can show you them used 2 different ways. So we are going to start out with using some, what is this paper called? Oops. Take to the Sky DSP. That has carried over the airplane. Just remember the airplane DSP. So Take to the Sky. Okay. And I will be sending out this tutorial tomorrow. So you'll get all the measurements and instructions for all these pieces. So don't worry about trying to scribble them down. I will send them out to you. But we are using some pecan pie cardstock and cloud cover, because although these weren't even in existence at the same time, boy, this cloud really matches with that cloud cover. Do you think they did that on purpose? Were they being sneaky with that? So we are going to make a really cool card. I made the first one as a birthday. I'll show that to you after. I don't know if I'm going to make this one as a birthday. We'll see. Okay. I've got my card base. I'm going to go ahead and score to kind of reinforce that fold. And we're just going to layer some of these pieces. Like I said, this is a great card layout that you could use for all kind of different card needs. It's a good one to kind of keep in your back pocket when you want to use several pieces of a designer series paper, and you know that they always match because Stampin' Up! Is a master at color coordination. All right, so we've just got some layers. Now, I said this is an easy card. It really is, but I love this layout. So we're going to take this strip and we're going to let it peek out from behind that. So you see we have that little focal point for our card, and we're going to add this on dimensionals. So we are getting close, so close to the next creative escape, which is in like 10 sleeps, I think. 10 sleeps. It's next Friday. So Not this Friday, but next Friday. I'm so excited. I see a couple of you on that are registered for retreat, and just look out. I'm sending out an email tonight. I didn't quite get it finished to send it out, so I got to work on that tonight and get that out to you with some information to help you get ready as you pack for the retreat. I can't wait to see you guys. We are going to have so much fun. One of the fairies is here right now working, one Crafty sister fairies, working to get ready for the retreat. She is, Julie is right there. And she is helping get one of your pillow gifts ready. So fun. Okay. So I've got that laid out. We're going to wait just a second on the other piece. This is for the inside of our card. I'm going to just add this little strip of coordinating DSP so you can kind of pull that detail from the front of the card onto the inside of the card. Like so. And then we need to put okay, let's see. Which one do I want to use? I need a long one. That goes with that. Okay, I might do this thinking of you, because I think when I'm like, this could be a great masculine card for someone who, you know, or anyone that you don't want flowers for, you know, not even a guy. You might just not want flowers for someone. So we're going to use the thinking of you. The original one I made as a birthday, so I'll show that to you in just a second. All right, so we need some ink over here. We've got our, I need a bigger strip of white. Let's see here. I think this will work for our sentiment. I had a little bit smaller strip for my original plan, but this is a little bigger. So we've got thinking of you, and I'm going to take and just trim this off. And then on the inside, we're going to put a lot. And you'll see on both of my cards today, I don't always like to put the sentiment up here. You know, sometimes I like to put it down here to draw different attention to different parts. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Karen. Oh, Karen Geckler says hi, Julie.
Hi.
Julie says hi if you couldn't hear her. She is quietly planning all kind of shenanigans. She loves to make people freak out in a fun way. In a fun way.
Yeah.
In a fun way. All right, so now I'm just gonna pop this up on dimensionals and add this. I love all the layers, and I just love how you see like the straight lines. I don't know, I just really like that. So there's that. Let's see, do we need some gems? Let's see. The neutral matte dots would be perfect for this because we could use these pecan pie ones. And they're kind of flat and masculine. You can also use the white ones. So I'm looking at the card and thinking, where do I want them? To decide which color I'm going to use. And I think no, I stuck it to the paper. There we go. All right. So there we go. There is our Thinking of You a Lot card. Now, I made the initial card as a birthday. So happy birthday. And then on the inside it says, to someone worth celebrating every single day. So you could see this is a great layout to be able to switch up. And when I make cards that are more, or let's just say less frilly, I tend to not add as much ribbon and stuff like that. But and I didn't do any embossing on this, but I just love all the lines and layers. So there you go. There is card 1 for tonight. Clean that up just a second. So we can move on to the next one. And we are going to use some Michigan colors for this one. Now, I am not a Michigan fan. Oh, before I go on to that, just so you know, if you love this Take to the Sky DSP, which is really pretty, it's really fun. So I don't have a whole lot of it left, but I do have parts and pieces so you can kind of see all the fun patterns. There's this, these metal, what would we call this? Julie, your husband's a mechanic. What do you call this? Like, it's got bolts on it. I sound so knowledgeable about metal and bolts right now. It's got some map paper, these beautiful clouds, which, I mean, these patterns are great for non-airplane cards, you know. It's got the clouds in gray, or I think this is gray granite, these great kind of plaids. It's got some other kind of sketch drawings of airplanes, map papers, and then this really cool sheet that has these pieces that you can cut out and these cool tags. They're just really cool. All right, good night, Julie. All right, so that is a really lovely paper. I saw just before the video that it's on low inventory, so if you like it, go grab it. But also, these dies, the stamp set, the Adventurous Sky stamp set is already sold out, but these dies are still available. And there's a couple like this, I think might cut out some of the planes in the paper, some of these ones, but this plane here is all these pieces to make a cool plane that you don't even need the stamp set for. So if you scrapbook and love airplanes, or know someone that loves airplanes and likes the vintage biplanes, this is a really cool die set. It's last chance, and it's $26.40 while supplies last. So I just wanted to share that with you because it coordinates with that paper. Okay, let's go on to our Michigan colors. These are two of our in colors. This is Secret Sea and Darling Duckling. Some water, and they definitely do scream Michigan to me. But I love these colors together. And so we are going to make a card with them. So the in color DSP are 6x6, you know, each catalog we have these designer series papers that come in 6x6 in all the color families. And every catalog, they have new ones. And they have new patterns and the new colors, and they also have them in all the other color families. So this is the in colors. You can also get these 6x6 paper packs in the brights, regals, neutrals, subtles. And each of the 2024, 2026 ink colors and 2025, 2027 ink colors. So the floral pieces, I love the flowers. We're going to use that on our card. And then there's this cool kind of speckled page. And you have that in all 5 of the colors. And then you have these cool little branches and leaves. And then these cool kind of watercolor brush marks. Super fun. Super happy. I love, well, first of all these colors together make me happy. So they just make me happy seeing all the colors together like that. So we are going to use some today. We're using Secret C for our card base. And I have taken, all right, I'm going to show you the card because I have to show you this piece because I kind of already cut this out. I cut a piece of the designer series paper down for my card front, and I actually cut it. I went across it and I cut out one side and trimmed off some of the other pieces to make this card. So the one piece covers both of my cards. Does that make sense? So you can kind of see how it lines up here. Now it might not line up perfectly because I might have trimmed something off here or trimmed around something here, but this is what I did. I trimmed around, okay? And this one is going to, I think I'm going to do this one this way just to show you a different way to do this. The cool thing about this pattern is it is non-directional, so you can really use it any way. There's no up, down, right, or wrong way, okay? So we are going to adhere this on the bottom. So I did this one on the top. We're going to adhere this one on the bottom. Give it a little bit different of a look and feel. Okay. Oops, I knew some glue was going to come out of that little piece there. Okay, so we're going to take and add this to our card base with dimensionals. Got to support our layers well with plenty of dimensionals. Add this here. And you can do this with any of your pattern papers that have kind of like a non-directional pattern. Another one that would be really good with this, let's see here. Is, oh, I'm trying to get the piece out. I think it would be really fun with this paper. You can cut around the oranges and stuff, or the lemons. Any of your kind of patterns that have these bold patterns that you can cut around. Will make it really pretty. It would also work well with some of the lovely garden. Oh, Maple, what are you doing in here? Some of these. Hi, Maple just said hi to everyone. She did a little nose boop to the camera. So you could do it with lots of different papers. So, but it works wonderfully with these patterns because it makes it really easy because they are not overlapping. None of the images overlap, so it's really easy to cut around them. So easier than some other patterns. Okay, so we've got that. We need to cut out a couple pieces. Let me see what sentiment. So on this one, I used, I really don't like that you're leaving, but I hope you love where you're going. And then on the inside it says, I miss you already. Okay, and then there are some little mini bee trinkets on there. So I think I am going to do okay, I'm gonna do this one. I know a good thing when I see it, and I see lots of good things in you. Sending good vibes. I was just looking to see. This goes with this. This goes with that. This. What does this go with? Those go together. Oh, these two go together. These two. What does this go with? Oh, that and that. Okay, yeah. All right. Sorry, I had to think about that for a minute. All right, so I am going to stamp our sentiment on this circle. Whoa. Oops. All right, I'm going to add this way. So similar technique, using a strip of cardstock on the inside of the card as our last card. And then we're going to add this sentiment. Now, because this paper is lighter, I'm going to actually stamp on the DSP. Okay, so we're going to add this to the inside of our card. And now I need to trim a couple little stems, branches out of here. So let's see. I'm going to cut this one out. I think in this one. All right. So you're just going to take and fancy cut around your leaves. Take just a second. Hello again, Maple. Aunt Julie left the door open, huh? So now you could come in here. I usually try to shut the door, as you guys know, to keep cats in or out. Clover is sleeping up in her bed behind me. I fancy cut so much better when I'm not live on a video. Seriously. I'm going to cut off a leaf because I don't need it. Okay. Just clean it up a little. And I get so quiet. Okay, so I'm going to add this. I think this is my last glue dot on here. Oh, yeah, last one. And then I'm going to add another one that's going to peek out of the other side. Maple, are you looking for your sister? Or are you just being nosy? All right. So if you guys didn't watch last week and you need a quick graduation card, there's lots of high school graduations coming up this weekend. I made a quick and easy graduation card that you could make without having a graduation set, using a square die. You could even just cut a square if you didn't have the square die for the cap, and using some strips of cardstock for coordinating school colors. So if you didn't see that, go back and watch last week's video. Also had a great Father's Day card. All right. Oh, Maple. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. All right, so I'm going to add this with dimensionals. We're going to give some extra support to these over here. Let's see, we're going to do it here. And then we're going to let this pop out from down here. Okay, let's get all this mess cleaned up. And then we need a couple cute little bee trinkets. Now these are so tiny that what I like to do is actually, Maple Hill, stay out of the drawers. This girl, she literally uses her fingernails to open drawers. Just crazy. So I just cut these in half. So I just go with my stips. Sometimes you end up catching one with your scissors. Oh, I wish I could show you guys what this girl is doing right now. I have this stack of drawers that are really tall. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 12 drawers on it total, and there's these little half moon kind of openings for the door, for the drawer pull. It doesn't have a drawer pull, it has like a little recessed thing. Anyway, she walks up it like it's a dang ladder, this crazy cat. She's like, I can go anywhere I want. Watch me. All right, so my last little bee, put up here. So on this one, I feel like I want some twine. So let's see. I'm gonna do just some white. I just feel like I want a bow on this one. And having some white baker's twine around any of the neutrals baker's twine is great because you can, it always goes great on all your projects. Okay. Whoops, stuck to my finger instead of my paper. Just a little more. All right. It's not Maple's fault, Evelyn. No, you don't live with her every day. She can be kind of naughty. So no, I love her. She's my sweet little girl. All right, so there is the 2 versions of that card. Whoops. So that's fun how you take your paper and cut and you have it on both sides, a little different configuration. And you could do this, like I said, with any papers, and you can use die cut stems and leaves. If you didn't want to cut out of the paper, that would also work great as well. So friends, those are my 2 cards for you tonight. There you go. 2 airplanes. Maybe we'll do it this way. Easier to see them that way. 2 airplanes, 2 flowers. Using the right words. This is a great, great sentiment stamp set. All around must have. So add this to your next order. It's 165316 is the number, or you can just search the right words. That's all you need to do. On the Stampin' Up! Website, search the right words and it'll pop up for you to order. Okay? Oops. So I hope you guys like these cards that I'm sharing with you tonight, because I enjoyed making them. And I've always loved this airplane paper. It's just so fun. And even though the airplanes are originally copper clay, which is a retired ink color, it looks great with the pecan pie. So no worries. And I showed you how it matches so well. Those clouds match with the cloud cover. It's like they did it on purpose. And then I would love for you to try that fun cutting your paper technique and using up your hoard of designer series paper. So I know we all have one, you know, I've got plenty paper here, as well as stash of other paper in other places. Come here. Oh gosh. Say hello, little Maple. Came to say hi. So all right, that's all I have for you tonight. Just as a reminder, the 31st, right? The 31st is coming up, and it is the last day to take advantage of the starter kit special. So if you want a discount on your Stampin' Up! Product, if you want a discount and still get 10% Stampin' Rewards, if you want to be part of a family that embraces you and supports you, encourages you, and loves you, we, the Craftastics, my team, the Craftastics, would love to welcome you. You get, with the starter kit special, you get to select $165 of anything that you want for just $99, no shipping. So it's $99 plus tax. So don't miss this opportunity. It's always the best bundle. But right now it's amped up with extra. Usually it's $125 for $99, and right now it's $165 for $99. Plus you get a past paper pumpkin kit. You're going to get a box of catalogs. You're going to get access to an exclusive Facebook group from Stampin' Up! That's for demonstrators only. You will get access to my team Facebook page. We have 2 team meetings a month. We have a creative team meeting, and we have at that meeting we celebrate our team members and all the things that have been done through the month. We have creative presentations, and then we also have a business team meeting as well, where we have the opportunity to kind of dig a little deeper and have people ask questions and get answers to questions that they need answers to. So if that's something that sounds of interest for you, we would love to welcome you to our team, and we would love you. So thank you guys so much. Have a great night. I will see you on a different night next week. I have a board meeting next Tuesday night. So I am probably going to go live. I'm going to go live on Monday night next week and not Tuesday. So FYI, join me on Monday night at 8 o'clock, not Tuesday next week, for live, because I have a work event and I will not be able to be here on Tuesday night, but I will come to you Monday night instead. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Till next time. Go get in your craft room. Bye.